Hey everyone, welcome to my coloring corner. I have a wonderful guest here with us. We have Devisa and Devisa, can you introduce yourself and introduce your channel?
Hi, I'm Devissa. My channel is DJ's Colorful Escape here on YouTube.
And we are broadcasting to both. So if you haven't met me before, mine is My Coloring Corner with Renee. So if you want to join us there or join us over on the DJ channel as well. It is going to be streaming to both, and I have both chats open. So if you want to chat with us, I will be able to read to. How do you say your name, Devisa? Because I always say Devisa.
You just said it perfect,
Oh,
Devissa. It's like David and Melissa, Devissa.
Devisa. Okay. So you talk
Uh-huh.
to Devisa through her. So if you talk to Devisa on her channel, I'll be able to give her the information and answer any questions that y'all have. Hi, Ellen. Thanks for joining us.
Hello.
Hey, Tracy.
Hi,
Ellen,
Lucy.
Ellen, you need to come up and visit me. Ellen is a personal friend, so she
Um,
lived well, a lot down the road now. She used to just live down the road. She's a schoolmate of my oldest son's.
um,
And so we've got a couple of people here visiting, and I hope we have more come visit. What we're going to color today is a Scot Howden picture, this lovely picture here. And I'm going to make myself big for a second so you can see the picture. And then I'm going to make myself small again. Haha. And I am going to be using Black Widow colored pencils. And this will be my second picture doing using the Black Widow. So if it looks terrible, I'm sorry.
I'm sure it'll look great.
And Devissa has a bit of a cold, so she's going to um, be a little stuffy. So please forgive her.
Yes, please.
And, and what are you going to be coloring with?
I'm going to be using Prismacolors, and I might use some of the Castle Art as well.
Oh, cool. That'd be awesome, Ellen. Absolutely. I would actually really like that. I'll have to figure out how to set that up, but that would be awesome. Ellen said that she would bring her coloring stuff and we could do a video together.
Oh, that would be great.
Hi, Barb. Thanks for joining us. Okay, so why did it time Barb out? Sorry.
Hmm.
I don't know why Nightbot Barb timed you out, Barb. I'm really sorry. I must have it set for too high. So Barb has been timed out for 5 seconds, and I'm really, really sorry. I don't know why.
Oh no.
Oh, it's because you put too many emoticons at the end of and it has this thing about spam. It just yells at people, and I have it set to the lowest possible thing, but it still does it. No, don't leave, Barb. It's just the Nightbot has a thing about too many emoticons, and there was one too many hearts on your hello, and I am really sorry. You don't need to leave, honey, honest. Darn Nightbot. Okay, so I'm going to actually switch you over to my close-up camera so that we can see closer what I'm coloring. And I hope Barb didn't leave. I am
No,
really
not
sorry.
either.
I'm really sorry that it did that. And I've changed it so that it wouldn't do that, but
Mm.
eh, it doesn't. It has different parameters for spam
Uh-huh.
so that I don't have people coming in here and talking dirty and stuff like that in
Right.
in the chat. And one of the things it doesn't like is too many emoticons. So because she put one too many emoticons above the lowest I could possibly put it, it said, okay, yeah, nope, you're going to go in timeout.
Yeah, I
And
wanted to be picky.
yeah, unfortunately, I have to have that up there because there are people that like to join into video chats and just spam all sorts of horrible things, and we don't need that. So
No, definitely not.
I will talk to Barb later and apologize, and hopefully she will understand that it wasn't her specifically. Nightbot was just being a bad boy.
Right.
So what part of the picture are you going to start on?
I think I'm gonna start with her skin. That's
Yeah,
usually what I do when I start a picture with a person in it.
that's what I was thinking too, was starting with her skin. I just gotta figure out which one I want to start with.
Right.
So I think I need, and the names of these pencils are so cool. Like brown
Oh, they are definitely.
brown. I'm gonna start with brown bug.
Normally, I don't like those, but the pencil color is fine.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not normally one for brown bugs, but now if I have to find brown bug. Where are you, brown bug?
It's hiding.
It is. And the one I thought it was, it isn't. I hate that.
Mm.
Well, I went through and I cleaned everything up and I rearranged everything and I don't think I re-swatched.
Oh, gotcha.
So now things aren't where they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
So that's fine. I'll just use this one instead. It will work just as well. So I'm just going to put in my shadow areas.
That's what I'm doing. I'm using grade lavender to do that with in the Prismacolors. I have this one set combination I seem to go for in the Prismas for the skin. And
Yeah, yeah. I've never done skin with the um, Black Widows yet, so
mhm.
this should be interesting.
Yeah. They have a lot of good colors. There's actually, yeah, I don't mind doing it with those. Now, I was gonna originally use the Castle Arts, but I have yet to figure out a combination for skin that I like with the Castle Art that makes me happy.
Yeah. So the reason why I have joined up with Davisa here is because it is um, the month of Thanksgiving. And one of the things that I wanted to do, especially in this time of the year, was thank different YouTubers and different artists, colorists that I have known that have supported me and supported my art and supported, the way I color and promote them as much as possible. So what I was wanting to do throughout this month is bring different artists and different colorists into my channel and give them a whole lot of thanks and a lot of promotion. So that's great. I'm so glad that you love that, Tracy. Davissa has hers and as well, and she actually knocked it over. So I don't know if she was able to get all her pencils back into it, but she had to put all her pencils back in it. I am so glad that you all like those. They
Yes,
are
I
so
did.
cool.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's fine. You
I didn't mean to cut you
you
off.
can wander off all you want.
My son had come in here to get something of his out of the living room, so
Oh, no, that's fine. He's fine. Her son is just such a little cutie too.
Thank you. He's rotten.
Oh, he's not rotten. He's a kid.
Oh, he's very rotten.
He's a kid. All kids are rotten.
Yeah, this one definitely is. Mm, tried to, so I just didn't want him in the background yelling and stuff, so I tried to mute and make sure he got what he needed real quick.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what the wonderful thing about that lovely little mute button.
Yes,
Um, so you knocked over your pencil holder, and when you picked
yeah.
it all up, were any of your pencils broken?
Not that I could tell, but I would suspect because I knocked him over on this table here that because some of them fell out of the holder. I'd say the ones that probably fell out of the holder and hit the table, I might have issues when I sharpen, but there was nothing visibly you could see that had happened.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that it at least protected them a little bit.
Yes, it did. I can't believe I did it.
You were just testing the product.
Yeah. Leave it to me.
No, he's not a teenager. He's just her little guy is 6, I think, right?
Yes.
Divisa?
Yes, he's six.
And he's
6 years old in first grade this year.
he's a little talker.
Oh, yeah. And a screamer and
Well, typical,
yeah.
normal 6-year-old things.
Yeah. Yeah. He likes to play his video games and that's what he's doing at the moment. And he has a tendency to get very animated when he's playing his video games. So if you all do hear anything in the background, I'm sorry, but you shouldn't because he's in his room with his door shut. So as long as he stays in there with his door shut, we should be good.
Yeah, it was really cute. I watched Divisa's videos this morning before anybody in my house got up, so it was really quiet in my house. And I heard him in the background, and I didn't know what the noise was. Made me actually jump.
Yeah, that was a screaming. Excuse me, sorry.
Oh, that does not sound good. I wish you were
Mm,
feeling better.
thank you. I do too. Hopefully, now, see, my son was sick first, and he was. I mean, he has a little bit of a cough lingering, but for the most part, he was pretty much all the way better within like 4 or 5 days. So this is like my third day. So hopefully, another day or two, maybe I'll be good. I
Goodness.
do apologize. I have a cough drop in, but it's not helping too much.
It's tickling.
Yeah. Oh,
Uh, some of these colors, I'm telling you, like Merc.
yeah. Yeah. I don't know where they got their idea for their names, but I love them.
They're so cute. Like
They're
mushroom. I'm gonna do her
colorful.
face in mushroom.
Right.
And I probably should have played with these a little bit more so I, could knew which colors to use for skin tones. But I have been so busy with everything that has been going on in the past couple of weeks. It's just been
Right.
one thing after another.
I understand, believe me. It's kind of how it's been around here.
And I hope everybody has plans for what they're going to do for Thanksgiving. I know that with all of the COVID and everything else, it's really hard to get to see any of your family for that. But there is ways that you can do it. Of course, you can do Zoom or things like that and try to
Yeah,
get everybody in there. Um, the governor here in Oregon is actually considering closing Oregon down again because our numbers were so high.
I
Hopefully
think
they won't.
I think that's what they honestly need to do here. We've had the highest numbers like that we've ever had, and when they had us closed down, our numbers we was having like 200 and some cases a day. Well, now for the past like well, at least all of this week it's been over 2,000.
Oh,
Last week it
wow.
was almost 2,000 a day per day.
Yeah,
And
that's a lot.
they yeah, I think they need to shut it back down, but I don't think that they will. Our governor here got ended up they filed lawsuits and stuff against him for when he shut it down the first time. So
Oh,
because everybody got mad, people who own businesses and things, I get it, but people's safety and health is more important.
well, yeah, if you don't have any customers left, then what's the point, right?
Right. I do have a feeling though that they'll probably um well, some areas in Kentucky had already decided that their school was going to be all virtual all year. And my son started out virtual, but he's been going in person now for um, probably about a week and a half. Um, well, since he first went, he didn't go the entire time where he was sick, um, um,
Oh, no.
but yeah, but he come home yesterday and they had sent a bunch of NTI work with him. So I have a feeling they're planning on probably or expecting to probably have to close the school
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, Tracy says that the county she lives in is a hot spot and her daughter's school closed again this week. Um,
Yeah.
Ellen would like to know if we have a favorite collection of pencils. And
Mm.
my answer to that is all of them.
Right. That's what I was sitting here thinking too. Um, now my go-to is usually my Prismas, mainly because I think that I've used them the most,
Hmm.
and so I feel like I really know what I can and can't do with them.
Right,
Well, not what I can and can't do, but I know how to get them to do what I want them to do, or
right.
better than any of my other sets. But yes, I love all pencil brands.
My favorite is polychromos. I'm an oil girl.
Oh,
I like oils more than I like waxes, but I'm learning how to use waxes. I am slowly but
yeah.
surely.
Well, see, I'm the opposite. I'm learning how to use my oil, but it's a learning curve.
Yeah, yeah. I don't have those yet, but I like my liras. I've been playing with those quite a bit lately.
Yes, I love them. They're one of my other favorites.
All of them are my favorite.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I don't really have a favorite. I have favorite blends
Uh-huh.
more than I have favorite pencils.
Gotcha.
Like I prefer the polychromo blends,
Mhm.
but anything with the pencil I can pretty much make work.
Right.
It just is a learning curve on different how hard you press on different pencils because some are really, really, really soft, like the Prismas are really, really soft, and
Yeah.
It took me a long time to learn how to use my Prismas.
Yeah, it took me a little while in the beginning. Actually, the first time or two I used them, I was like, oh, I don't like them. And
Yeah.
then the more I tried, the more I actually did like
Um,
them.
I find, especially since I print a lot of my pictures on cardstock, I find that the Prismas don't like cardstock.
Yeah, not very well.
And once we get to that point, I probably will make him do that. um, I'm going to take all the off pencils, like the ones that I have problems with, or ones that break, or the stubbies. And I'm one of these days when um, one of the kids move out, if any of the kids ever move out, uh, I'm going to transform their room into my craft room. And I would like my husband, and he has mentioned it a couple of times, and I'm going to remind him when that time comes to make me a counter with resin using my broken pencils and all my stubby pencils,
Oh, that's awesome idea.
and replace a part of my desk with that. That'd be awesome. Yes, you can bring all your stubbies up to me, Ellen. Okay. So I don't think I've done too badly with the skin tone. I've used a few more pencils than I normally would, but
I'm still working on mine. I'm slow. I'm very slow colorist.
usually I am too, but for some reason, well, this is a small picture
Yes, it is.
for skin tones. It'll take me longer to do the fox.
Mhm.
Thank you very much, Tracy.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned because I'm not good with animal fur,
Oh,
but I'm gonna give it a shot.
yeah, and
Let's
that's
see how it
all you can do is start, you gotta start somewhere, right?
right.
Did you um did you watch my um color along that I did the fox in for Fabrica Fantasy?
Yes.
It's pretty much the same thing. You just lay down your color and just follow, like this one here has different lines in different directions. You just follow those little lines with your color,
Okay.
with your top color for the texture on the fur, with your whites and your browns, yellows. Okay, so what color should I do her lips? I don't know if I need to blend it or not. What do you think? Another thing I like about these pencils is there's not a lot of dust. I haven't had to wipe any dust off of it at all.
Yeah, that's really good. I'm sure you probably see me swiping over here with
Yeah.
my little brush.
Well, I went to it. Normally on each color change, I end up having to swipe that off. And
Hmm.
with these Black Widows, I haven't had to do that, which is cool.
Yeah, it's always nice.
I think it's also because I put them since I put them in the cupboard to get warm. I think that probably helped a little bit.
Yeah.
I definitely will, Ellen. Oh, in fact, I will right now.
Excuse me, sorry.
Okay. So should we tell them the surprise for tomorrow?
We could. Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to keep moving my picture. Um,
Oh, no, that's fine. You move your picture any way you want to.
we can if you want. We could tell them, or we could make them suffer, make them wait. No, I'm playing.
Oh, I have no problems whatsoever of making them suffer and making them wait. So there you go, Ellen. Hey, Penny. So tomorrow, I have a segment starting tomorrow, and it will be going on for as long as I do the channel, as long as I have people to do it. Um, I'm going to actually bring in a very special guest, and she is going to join Davissa and me and myself because, yeah, my English is so good there.
You're fun.
She will join us in a wonderful color along. She is an artist, and she is a well-known artist. And hopefully, who who is it? Who do you think it is? Well, you know who it is, but how about the audience tell us who they think it might be? It is somebody that Davissa knows quite well.
Yes, it is.
So does anybody have any inclination? She is just the cutest little ray of sunshine. Hopefully that gives somebody a hint
Yes, she is.
on who is going to come visit us tomorrow. Anybody have any clues? Come on, guys. Somebody's got to know.
I'll give you one more hint. I do a whole lot of her work on my channel. If you watch my channel, I don't know, but if you do,
And,
I do
and
a lot of work by her.
and who is that, Penny? I think Penny's got it.
Does she?
Yeah, absolutely. Heather Valentin will be here tomorrow on my channel with Davissa and on Davissa's channel as well as her own channel. And she is going to hang out with us for a bit and color with us
Yeah.
and spend some time answering some very, very good questions and maybe giving us a hint or two of things that are going to go on for the next in the new year for her channel as well as ours, which I think is just so cool.
Yes, definitely.
I'm going to geek out a little bit there just for a moment. There, I'm done. So it would be wonderful to have her come and visit us.
Yes, definitely. She's such a good person and a amazing artist. I love her to pieces.
Oh yeah, like I still absolutely adore her little invisible mischief maker there on the
Travel.
hill. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's just so cute.
I know it.
And so she will come and visit us, and she'll spend some time with us, and hopefully answer a few questions from our audience and color a picture with us. We're going to be coloring one of her pictures, one of her little Rory pictures, and in a fall theme. So that should be fun. Now, as you can see, Nightbot is doing his job. He is spamming, of course, to like, comment, and subscribe on the channel and on the videos. If anyone wants to help us out, but help me out with providing more content and possibly more giveaways, of more things other than what my husband prints me. You can definitely do that by donating through that PayPal link. It does go to my PayPal, and it will go toward any donations will go towards the channel, as well as towards any sort of shipping costs that I may incur with my giveaways. Just wanted to throw that out there. Just because Nightbot is going to do it for me anyway, so I might as well, let you know what it's about.
There you go. Oh,
But yeah, so that should be fun tomorrow.
yes,
What do you
definitely.
have going on your channel for the Thanksgiving season going into the Christmas season? Do you have any plans or?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Um, Not exactly, other than I don't, I don't know. I'm awful. I'm not prepared. Um, I will be doing a lot of a lot more fall images. Now I'm not a huge Christmas person, but I am going to try to make myself do a lot of Christmas images as well. And I just,
And you're
it's
going
just
to join me a couple of times in the
yes,
holiday season, which would be
definitely.
wonderful. And
Yes,
what I'm intending on doing, for the holiday season, and like I said, for Thanksgiving especially, just to make sure that I thank each and every one of you that joins me. Um, I'm going to have different YouTubers and different people who have supported me and helped me with my channel and helped me, s- you know, with a bunch of other things that were going on. And I'm going to bring you on and help you promote your channels and promote yourself and things like that, so that you get all the love that you have given to everyone else. You know, running a YouTube channel is not one of those lighthearted things that some people do. It's sometimes you put your heart and soul in it. So
right. Um, Mine's not been real consistent, but it's gonna get there,
it'll get there.
and it will. And just there's been a lot going on with well, I was homeschooling my son, and
Oh yeah, this year is pretty much a wash.
yes, I'll be so glad when this year is over. I'm telling you. Well, let's just yeah, as long as next year's better.
Exactly.
This,
Yes. Jenny, Penny says that Heather has some really nice Christmas images too.
yes, she does. She has some beautiful Christmas images.
So you'll be coloring those.
Yes. Yes, I will.
It took me a long time to actually start coloring people images. So I haven't colored a lot of her stuff because it scares me.
If I can do it, you can do it.
I was just always,
Skin is, I think, one of the things that, in the beginning at least, intimidates most
yeah.
colorists.
And I didn't want to screw it up like I just did that. Okay, so tip number one, the hair came down to there and not all the way down to here. So make sure you have your eraser on hand. because I just colored a part of the coat, same color as the hair. That is my tip for the day.
I was sitting here looking at my image like, okay, what part is she talking about? Did I do it too? Um, I'm not very far with it though yet. So I may do the same thing. We'll see, because I tend to do a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah, me too.
Or I'll forget big sections. I'm bad about that one too.
Yeah, the very first picture that Penny ever colored was a Heather Valentin, and it was
Oh,
absolutely gorgeous.
okay.
She posted it in the previous Facebook group that we were in,
Okay.
and
I'm sure I've probably seen it.
it was so stinking adorable.
Oh.
Oh, there's my husband's phone. All right, now I'm just trying to decide if I should do her cloak here in browns or if I should do it in reds and oranges. What do
Hmm.
you guys think? What does everyone
I
think?
was I was debating over greens or reds myself.
Yeah, I'm trying to stick with the fall color scheme here, and I'm
Yeah,
starting to deviate from it a little bit.
right. It's all good.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do maybe pumpkin or oh no, it's not your fault, Penny. I didn't post it very quickly on what we were going to actually color, so that's kind of my fault there. So rattlesnake. Maybe I'll
She was waiting on me. I'm sorry. I'll
eh,
take the blame.
you'll take the blame on that one. Oh,
I'll
now
take the blame.
of course now I find brown bug.
Oh,
Now I'm looking for rattlesnake and I find brown bug.
that's usually how that works.
Yeah, absolutely. The greens would be really pretty with the oranges. I just don't want to blend too much into those little flowers, but I think I'll do it in the darkest green I have. So either, I think, opal green, and then I'll do the little leaves there in a very brown, light green area. I think that's what I shall do. And of course, because I don't very often go through and pick out my colors first, this takes longer than it should.
Ah,
I always never ever do that. I don't know why. The only things I can really do that with
uh-huh.
is skin and hair. Be-
Okay.
Because I change my mind so often.
Yeah, I understand that. I do that a lot myself. I'm sorry,
I'm
I'm gonna grab me another cough drop here.
constantly changing my mind on things and
I can't make up my mind for her cloak, so I may start on the outside on the leaves and things and do that first.
yeah. Well, I'm
Mm,
using opal green because I couldn't find the venom,
okay.
but I like the little hint of seafoam blue color that's in the opal green. So I think the lighter greens like the apple green and that sort of thing that I'm going to use for the leaves on the little flowers will stand out quite well against this dark green.
Yes.
I want to actually grab a darker green. Oh, can't find my venom because it's right there.
Oh,
I must have looked at it and went, no, that's not dark enough. But I think I'm going to do I'm going to do the shadow art areas with the venom and the interior areas with or the shadow areas with the opal, the interior areas with the venom. Because I think that looks all right that way. What do you think?
I think that sounds like that will be beautiful. At the moment, I can't see the screen.
Yeah, I think it looks good. All right. Now I know that Davissa has some things that she has to do this afternoon and may not be able to stay with us very long. So I'm going to try to get this at least started for y'all. On Wednesday, I have a work in progress Wednesday coming up. And what I'm intended on doing with the work in progress Wednesday is, of course, either being a live chat where people can join me, such as Davissa or other people that want to that have things that are in progress and can sit and color and chat with me while we finish up some of our work in progresses. So if we don't finish it up today, which I don't think we're going to because we're already almost an hour in.
Wow, really?
Yeah, it's already been 40 minutes. So I don't think we'll finish up today, but we will definitely work on it during my work in progress Wednesday and that sort of thing so that you guys can still see the finished product. Before we used to put the finished product on in the Facebook group, so it was a lot easier to actually see how it turned out instead of just seeing part of it. And other than doing a flip through of all my finished things, which could end up taking days. Um, well, not this month because in October I didn't really color a whole lot of anything. But it gives the opportunity for you guys to actually see it finished or see it being finished instead of getting halfway through it and going, okay, then what did she do? Kind of thing. So I hope you all actually enjoy that change in scheduling and the fact that I am scheduling. And if it just makes my life a little bit easier to have it all scheduled out so that I know what I'm doing, and that way, when a video does come up, you can look at it at the day and go, it's not something I'm really interested in for that day, or because there are some people that are not interested in my collection or not interested in flip throughs. So I don't know who those people are and why they're on my channel, but
That
but
kind
there
of stuff.
but there are some that can pick, and that way you can pick and choose which videos you do watch and which videos you don't, and that way you're not stuck watching an entire video of something that has absolutely no interest to you.
Right.
However, I would love for you to watch each and every one of my videos. I'm not saying don't do that, but
And like and comment.
yes, of course, and definitely like and comment. But but if you don't want to, then you don't have to. I'm just, I just prefer to give you the options, instead of saying, okay, you have to watch each and every one of my videos, and even if it's a content that doesn't do anything for you. And it's like, no, you watch what you want to watch. If I don't have the views, I don't care. Quite personally, I'm not overly concerned with how many views I have and how many things I how many likes I have or how many subscribers I have. I would like to have all the subscribers, but it's the fact that there are some people out there that are willing to support me and willing to hang out with me that makes every day worth it. So
Right. Exactly.
yeah, I'm not monetized, so I really don't give a fuck.
Right.
Aw, thanks, Ellen. I have been told that my voice is so relaxing that it puts people to sleep. And it's a complete compliment. I'm not saying that was a bad comment. It was so flattering to me. It made me feel so good. And I'm slowly working through and fixing the videos that I do have from the previous channel to alleviate that or remove, I guess would be the word, um, introduction part of the video. It's a thorn in my backside, but it takes forever to remove them from that many videos. So, and typically, actually, in actuality, I don't feel that I have to because she did give me written permission to take my videos, so I'm not overly concerned with getting it done, but I still don't like the sound of it when it goes off. So, aw. Well, I'm glad you guys enjoy my videos, and listen to them. Watching them is kind of boring sometimes because all you see is my hands.
I wouldn't say that.
Although there are sometimes that you catch little ticks that I have and little tricks that I'm doing it right in front of you that you didn't notice before if you watch my hands. So, and if you watch both my hands, you'll see that both my hands have a pencil in it.
Mine does too.
Sometimes it has three or four in it, depending upon what colors I'm using.
Right. Yeah, right now I've got two in one hand and one in the other one. That's usually what I do. I hold my whole combo in one hand if they'll fit. If they
Yeah,
don't fit, then I'll lay it down. But
yeah. If I know what colors I'm going to use, I'll grab them all out and I'll hold them in my hand. Especially in big things like the cloak area here,
uh,
because you find different little areas where you want to add the shadow or where you want to add the brighter green. Or
right.
I'm so glad that you all actually have joined me for the live videos. It makes me feel really good that we have people that want to join in and want to visit with me instead of just watching a video of me coloring. I just don't find those. I don't mind some speed colorings, but the color in chats and stuff like that, I end up speeding them up to 3 times the speed or 2 times the speed just to get through the video so I can get to a point where I want to learn something. Which, it's more of a time thing with me, and sometimes I just don't like the sound of that person's voice. Yeah, yeah, I can't watch and color at the same time. Um, what I find works best for me, especially if I'm trying to follow a video, is I'll play the video, then I'll hit stop,
Mm.
and I'll do what I had just seen, and then I'll move on to the next part of the video. It's so much easier when you're doing the video because you just do it. But yeah, that's the best thing about videos and even live streams if you watch them after they've been recorded is you have a stop button, you have a fast forward button, you have a pause button, you have a rewind button. So if you miss something, you can always rewind it. If you find that you're having to watch something over and over and over again just to get the understanding of the process or things like that, that's the great thing about YouTube is you can do that.
Yep.
Yes, coloring and drinking your coffee. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm coloring and drinking my coffee. Although I haven't had a sip of coffee since we started, which Ellen will tell you is very strange. I live on coffee.
I do too. I do too. Love my coffee.
And yeah, exactly. And that's exactly what I do too is if I'm learning something new, I watch the video over and over and over again, or at least the part of the video where I'm trying to learn something from. That's one thing I love about videos is you can just rewind and watch, rewind and watch, rewind and watch until you get it, until you understand what you're doing and whether or not you're catching on. Bob has them. Bob has a travel mug and a desktop one, like just a regular porcelain one. Ellen said that I needed one of those cups that keeps your coffee, that heats the coffee up for me.
Oh yeah.
My husband has one for when he's at home and one for at the office. We
Oh, that's
actually bought
nice.
my mom one for Christmas a couple of years ago, last year, year before last. She didn't like it.
Oh
It's
no.
no, it scared her.
Oh.
It started heating up when there was nothing in it,
Oh. Yeah.
and it does that. If there's just a little bit of coffee left in it, the sensor feels the coffee, the liquid,
Mhm.
so it heats up until it doesn't feel it anymore. But, you know, some people like them, some people don't. I keep my coffee in a an insulated travel mug at all times anyway, so it doesn't go cold very quickly. My husband is in chat, so
Hi.
usually, well, last week I had him moderate for me so that I wouldn't miss chat. Because sometimes I get so concentrated on what I'm doing that I just don't see it. And I'll be sitting here chatting away and coloring and won't even see what I'm doing or, anybody talking to me. And I colored this poor animal's ear green.
Um,
Ah, isn't that nice of me? Poor thing. Oh, where is there it is. I need my other sharpener or my other eraser.
He's just
Now, I'm I have a train next to me, so I do apologize for that very loud horn because it just went off in y'all's ears. Ellen knows. Those heated are quite expensive. You can get them at Starbucks if you really want one, but I find that the Starbucks travel mug works just as good. And I quite literally keep my coffee in the Starbucks mug and it stays hot in there for a couple of hours. So, hi, Dan. Dan is a person that I met through Bob, through my husband. He is a 3D part of the 3D printing community, and
Hmm,
he has a huge contest going on his channel later on today of different printers and filaments and all that fun stuff. So,
nice.
and that's the only spam I'm doing for you, Dan. I don't mind spamming his channel. He spams mine all the time.
Yeah.
He pimps my channel out all the time. His wife should be here somewhere too. His wife colors, so and usually follows me
Okay.
and usually follows my color alongs. Well, his daughter and his wife. His daughter is his daughter is the one on the old channel that won that lovely set of alcohol markers.
Oh, okay. Nice.
And quite legitimately, just so everybody knows, it was a random spin of the wheel, and I showed that online when she won. But I was quite happy that she won because she hadn't ever used markers before, so that was a thrill for her. And I do not mind encouraging and enabling new things.
Never, never, never. That's always a good thing.
Absolutely. People enable me all the time. So.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. I didn't do nothing.
Yeah. Not a thing.
Uh-huh.
And I'm a virgin, ask my kids.
Yeah.
Everybody enables everybody.
Yeah, it
And I
happened.
and I enjoy enabling people, especially when it's taking time and just getting some personal time in and coloring and relaxing
Right.
and hanging out with me because I'm that cool. No. I'm just fun to hang out with.
Yes, you are.
I try to be anyway. Sometimes I can be a Debbie Downer, but not very often.
Everybody has their moments, but no, you're not. Yeah, no, you're a very positive
I
person.
I try to be. Sometimes I can be positively bitchy.
I can too myself.
Sometimes I am positive I am one.
Uh,
Oh my goodness. Shh, I didn't say that. It's so good that I'm not monetized.
yeah. Yeah.
Well, I have it listed not for children, so
Right.
thank you, Tracy. She said that the green is looking good.
Well, I hate to do it. I've had a lot of fun.
It is that time.
It is. I got to run.
Well, I hope you will join me on Wednesday and we will do our work in progress Wednesday and maybe get a little bit more done or show how far we've gotten into it.
Definitely. Yes, I would. I will definitely be doing that, and hopefully everybody can join us tomorrow as well.
Absolutely. Tomorrow is going to be a wonderful day, and we are going to have so much fun with having Heather here. And of course, anybody that wants to join us and come into the chat and ask questions of Heather, I will be making sure that she has time to respond to those. So, Tracy says it's very nice to meet you.
Well, thank you. It's nice to meet all of you as well.
So if
And
you want to tell everybody what your channel is again, of course, please go over and like, comment, and subscribe to her channel as well. Let's get her membership up too. So
um,
what's your channel, sweetie?
my channel's name is DJ's Colorful Escape, and it's D and J is separated out. Like,
And I do believe that I put a link to her channel on my Facebook when I put up the reminder for this broadcast. So if you are able to find that reminder, you should be able to find a link to her channel. And I will also go through and re-spam that for anybody that wants to join her as well. But I know that you have things that you have to run off and do. So we are going to call it for today. I thank every one of you who has joined us and who has watched so far. We will definitely continue working on our wonderful pictures and come back on Wednesday, show you how far we've got and finish them up. And I
okay.
hope each and every one of you are able to join us for that. But otherwise, thank you all so much for joining me. Of course, remember to always relax, color, and stay safe. With that, I say bye-bye for now, and Divisa, sorry.
You're fine. Um, Definitely. Thank you, everybody. Please join us tomorrow, and please do, if you feel inclined, check out my channel. I'd love to have you. Um, See everybody later. Thank
All
you,
right.
Renee.
Yeah, and thank you so much for joining me. I've had a blast, and I can't
Me
wait
too.
till the next one, and definitely can't wait for tomorrow. I'm so excited.
I
All right.
know. Me too.
All right, I gotta let you go before you run late.
All right.
You have a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you later.
All right. Thanks. You too.
All right, bye-bye, guys.
Bye.